In this video, we briefly look into how to write effective learning objectives for TVET blended lessons. Learning objectives defines what trainees should know or be able to do at the end of a lesson. Trainees need to know exactly what is expected from them to learn. Effective learning objectives guide the trainer's choice of assessment and teaching strategies. So, effective objectives thus should focus on what trainees need to achieve, not just what activities they'll do. In TVET context, learning objectives need to align with practical, industry-relevant skills. Objectives like identifying parts of a circuit, measuring materials accurately, or troubleshooting an engine prepares trainees for tasks they'll face on the job. By keeping objectives trainee-focused, we ensure that learning is meaningful and directly relevant to their future careers. Effective objectives must meet the SMART criteria. They are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. Let's break each criteria down with practical examples. A specific objective should focus on one clear skill or action. For instance, instead of saying, understand safety protocols, a more specific objective would be, identify safety protocols for using power tools. This gives trainees a clear focus and a clear outcome. A measurable objective allows us to assess learning. Instead of being aware of equipment maintenance, a measurable objective could be demonstrate the steps of equipment maintenance. This lets us clearly observe and assess trainee performance. Objectives must be realistic, considering trainees' current skills and resources. Rather than asking trainees to design a complex circuit, we could have them assemble a basic circuit with provided materials. This makes learning manageable and builds confidence. Objectives should be relevant to industry needs. In TVET context, focus on practical applications. For example, instead of a general objective like understand basic first aid, a relevant objective would be apply first aid to an injury in the workshop. This ensures trainees are learning skills they actually use on the job, making their training more impactful and aligned with industry needs. Timely objectives are achievable within the lesson time frame. For instance, instead of having trainees complete a full engine rebuild, we could have them identify and explain engine components within the 30 minutes for the lesson. This keeps objectives realistic and achievable within one session. Let's look at an example of SMART objectives for carpentry. For each level of Bloom's taxonomy, list common carpentry tools, demonstrate remembering. Explain tool functions and safety rules, reflects understanding. Measures and cut wood accurately, shows applying. Compare wood types for different uses, involves analyzing. Inspect work quality and suggest improvements, shows evaluating. And design a simple school project plan, showcases creating. To summarize, writing learning objectives as single clear sentences that begin with the trainee will and use a verb from Bloom's taxonomy for measurability. Align each objective with relevant standards to ensure they meet educational or industry expectations. Specify measurable performance criteria to assess competency and keep each objective focused on one topic or skill for clarity and precision. For further reading and insights, explore the references cited in the presentation.